Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to the first ever The Meds Peds Q&A. There'll be many more to come because I have a lot of fame in my future. So let's get the title out the way. Just play that now.
Oppressing you, oppressing me, the bailiff of technology, no one is free.
Alright, so question number one is going to pop up behind me. Question one is, why do you vape? Well, I vape for two reasons. One, because I'm trying to get off of the cigarettes, and B, because I want to be a cool, sick dude. So that's pretty much it. I don't really have any more reasons than that. That's all I got. The second question is, how do you feel about being the only white women, okay, in America to be fighting for women's empowerment? Well, you know, it is what it is. It's kind of tough doing what I do. I sit in front of a camera and I complain, and that takes a lot out of me. I don't expect most people to be able to do that, but I am a really great person that's super capable of doing the right thing for society, and you should probably thank me for that. I know other people don't do it. That's their problem, which just take a moment to, you know, worship my greatness. Next question. Do you think the nuclear war is unavoidable? I don't know. I don't really think that much into politics that much. That's a little bit deeper than my brain is willing to extend. I like to stay in the realm of calling things racist and calling things problematic. But I guess we're all probably going to die by nuclear bombs at some point. It's probably going to be America and its imperialism that has anything to do with it. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not like an expert on that kind of thing. Next question. Will you be my mommy? I don't want kids. So, I don't know, like, I've never adopted a full-grown neckbeard off the internet before. Will you clean the house? Will you go out and get a job at, a grocery store or something and give me your money? If that's the case, yeah, I'll be your mother. But if not, get the fuck away. Go to Child Protective Services and find yourself a good foster parent there. Who do you think would win in a fight between Simonim and Hot Boy? Now, I don't know who these people are or what they're about, but I'm just going to go ahead and use my brain and think about this. I'm going to say Hot Boy, because if Hot Boy is hot, like his name, you know, says, he probably has sick abs, and he probably appeals to Western beauty standards, and he probably has more power than Simonim. I don't know who Simonim is. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but fuck you. Next question. Someone says, who the hell are you and why is Ryby retweeting you? I'm the Meds Peds. I'm like the most popular person on YouTube. You don't know who I am? Where the fuck have you been? You're probably a cis oppressor if you're gonna ask a question like that. So fuck you, I don't want to answer your question. I'm not gonna answer that question. Next question. Green tea or coffee? It's really hard to choose. I like both, but I would stick with coffee because green tea is kind of like cultural appropriation of the Asians. So when I drink coffee, I am indirectly committing genocide, so I try to avoid it. Every once in a while, green tea will fall into my house and I'll have a little bit, and I beat myself for 3 hours after for doing such a horrible act. But like I said, I'll pick coffee. Next question. Have you ever been sitting in you thinking about life when all the suddenly crashed? Yeah, all the time. I do that all the time. Why is it that so many people have trouble remembering to source their quoters when they use quote function? Because they probably have a mental illness, so you can't criticize them for that. And if you continue to criticize them for that, that means you're an ableist and you should fucking put yourself into a big box of wooden flames. I don't know how that works, but I just wanted to come up with a creative insult, and that's all I got, so continue on. Have you ever had an underage boyfriend, and would you consider having one in the future? Oh, just because the last part of my name is Peds, that means I'm a pedophile? That's what you think? Okay, yes, I have had underage boyfriends when I was underage, but once I passed the age of, you know, consent, I started dating adults, because that's what I do. I'm a normal person, but not normal in the sense that I have a normal gender identity and sexuality, normal in the sense that I'm not a fucking pedophile rapist. Fuck you. Fuck you for asking that, too. Fuck you. Is flub pronounced flubé, floob, or flood? Well, I guess I just said flub, so hopefully that answers your question. Should all cis males be euthanized? Yes. I mean, I think why would I even need that? You shouldn't have to ask that, because I think I've covered that in literally every other video I've made. Yes. Kill all the white cishet males. Hello. Duh. Moving on. Yosho or Spike Man? I'll take Spike Man because I like Spikes. Spikes are punk rock or goth, and that's super, counterculture, which Spikes are cool. Spike Man gets the win. He should really be Spike Person, though, so that would be the ultimate winner out of those three. Spike Person, but Spike Man is, I guess, second, to answer your fucking question. Are birds very important? Do you think they're not important? I'm okay with birds. They really haven't done much to contribute to, like, the societal oppression that people of color and marginalized groups such as trans women and all those other people, birds really haven't done much, except for the American bald eagle. That eagle can go fuck itself. Fucking nationalist piece of shit. Do you like anime? If you do, would you be willing to come to Room 100 after school from 2:30 to 3:30 for anime club? No, I don't watch anime because anime is cultural appropriation. And like I said, the only time I've ever committed cultural appropriation in the past was when I drank that green tea that just fell into my house. But besides that, I would never watch anime. That's for neckbeards anyway. How do you come up with such great ideas for videos? Well, thank you for sucking my dick. I don't know. I just have a really good brain, I guess. It has a lot of ideas. It's really creative. And I just, like, sit around a lot because I don't have a job. And I just sit there and stare at the wall. And then I just come up with these great ideas. It's quite a blessing, really. Should probably give me money. What equipment do you use to make your videos? Camera, lighting, editor, etc. Some generic-ass Canon camera that I bought at Best Buy for like $300, and then I have these little lighting things. I would tell you the name of them, but I can't read backwards. I'm looking at it. And then this is a green screen wall painted with Lowe's paint. And I use Wondershare Filmera. It was like $20. Like I said, I don't have a lot of money. I'm not trying to make this all fancy. You should be listening to what I say and not worry about all the equipment that I use in my videos, really. But I answered your question, so I'm a good person. Next question. How do we fix the wage cap? Well, by firing all men from jobs and only giving jobs to men that are men of color or trans men or whatever, but get rid of all the white cis men from jobs. They don't need to work. I mean, technically we could make them work. We just don't pay them. Legalize slavery, but just don't enslave any of the marginalized people. Enslave the white cis male. Next question. What's your opinion on Kylie Minogue? I don't know who that is. Next question. Do you believe in flat earth? Why or why not? No, because conspiracy theories are only good if you look at them through the Marxist conflict theory lens. I don't believe in all those other conspiracy theories. It's just not my cup of tea. If other people that are involved in social justice start, like, parroting it at me, then I'll believe it. But until then, I don't. Because, that's kind of how groupthink works. Give it the program. Subs or dubs? Dubs, obviously, because I'm part of Nice Radio. And we all love dubs there. Duh. If you could be any Baldwin brother, which one would you be and why? I don't know who those people fucking are. Some of these questions, I swear to God. Who's the shittiest of the shitlords in the government besides Donald Trump? Well, I'm just going to say all of them, because unless you're specifically a communist, you're garbage. And the men are obviously worse than the women. And the white people are obviously worse than the black people. So all the white cishet men in the government, whether you're a registered Democrat or Republican, doesn't matter. You're still a capitalist, and you're still white cis, and you have power, and you make a lot of money, and you just oppress people constantly. So, all of them. That's my answer. I think that's it. If I missed one, I'm so sorry. If you're gonna do it like later, it's too late. The Q&A already happened. I hope you learned a lot about me from this. I feel like this was really educational. I'm so glad that you've all asked such serious, personal questions for you to learn all about me, the Medspeds as a person. But I'll probably do this again, hopefully when I'm a lot more famous, which will be soon, because, I mean, once you see these videos, you see that they're, obviously, this is the best YouTube channel on the planet, obviously. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got, Subscribe, give me money, Patreon me. Come check out my Discord. Come say hey. That's a fun place to hang. I have millions of people there already, but I could use a couple million more. But yeah, that's it. Sadly walk away.